not the kind of person who plans things ahead like some people. Oh, they'll sit down and they'll get a CAD machine. I don't know if you ever heard of a CAD machine, but there are people in the world that have access to CAD machines, and that stands for Computer Animated Depository. No, it doesn't. It stands for Complicated Autonomous Doohickey. I don't have no idea what it stands for, but some people will draw up drawings. I know a guy that'll do this. He'll draw up drawings. In fact, his favorite pastime is to sit in, he's got a bedroom that's a cot, and every surface in his house is filled with stuff. And I'm not talking about stuff like couches and lamps. I'm talking about model army tanks, drones, battleships that fire real bullets. That kind of, he's an engineer and might have some military top secret stuff in his background. So he designs, we don't want to talk about it. Yeah, if I told you, I'd have to kill you, but just say that. But his favorite thing, oh, there's a bug buzzing. Get out of here. We don't have bugs here. I'm sorry, you're not welcome in this neighborhood. You can call me racist if you want, but you're not welcome in this neighborhood. No bugs allowed. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm sure it was important. Anyway, he, for fun, will wake up in the middle of the night and he has his cot and he'll sit up and he has his computer and he'll sit on his computer and he'll study diagrams. Now that's his idea of a good time. Me, not so much. Some people will draw, a plan or get a blueprint. Me, I just say, I got a board here. Let's nail this board to that board, see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, okay, that looks pretty good. So if I stuck a board over here, what would that look like? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's my designing. That's my way of designing. So anyway, this is designed so that will fit to that once I get through fashioning the next board that's going to go on that. And then that will go zip, zip. And I have no idea what I'm going to do when I get over here. These pieces were just leftover pieces that I sit there to get them out of the way. I may or may not put them back up. I may just leave them just like they are. I don't know. But to get back to what I was originally going to talk about, I'll tell you what, that bug keeps coming around here, and I'm going to have to get violent. Have you ever seen a man shoot bugs? You might. The fact that some of these are shorter than the others won't matter that much in actuality, because let's just say if I used two of these side by side, well, if you're looking from the outside, you would notice, but from the inside, where you're looking from that way, you wouldn't. They both appear to be the same length because you won't see the top of them. So what I could do, if I wanted to, if I didn't have enough of those to go all the way, I could run those on one side and those on the other, and then I could put a little piece of boardage under one end or the other, because if you're out there, you're not going to see it from in here, and if you're out there, you're probably not going to be able to see it enough. I mean, well, let's say I put them right here. How many people are going to be standing right here looking at that? I'll give you a few minutes to think about that. Great big giant banana tree right there. Yep. So, do you think I'm going to have a big crowd standing there looking at my rail? No, I don't think it's going to happen. No. So my thinking is, if with the 47 rails that I have enough to make it. I tried to do the calculation last night. I took 10 feet by 8 feet is 18 feet divided by 12 is, multiplied by 12. Oh no, never mind. Let's go with this. So we've got 47 of these divided by 18 feet. So we have to break that down into inches. So we have to go back to 10 feet by 8 feet by 12 is, oh geez. See, that's the thing with math. It's kind of like a CAD machine. I don't know how to use it. Simple as that. So anyway, I think I started out this day to say that this is what I plan to do today. However, looking at the sky, I see clouds. So it might rain today. So I might not, or I might, if I want to work in the rain, or I might not want to mess with this today. But I do want to mess with this today, so we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. So the basic moral of the story here is I don't know what's going to happen, but my pool is clear. Now I say clearer. The other day I put some chemicals in the pool, and the pool went, and it all turned into kind of a blue-gray haze. Like, ooh, what happened to my pool? It used to be clear. I could see the bottom of the pool. Well, now I can, once again, see the bottom of the pool. After a trip to the store where someone analyzed my water and told me to put 3.5 pounds of baking soda in there to bring the pH up, and to put some non-chlorine shock in the pool, and then to put a little bit of clarifier. So I mean, it's like, it's a, you know, having a pool is a little bit like working a CAD machine. Ha! Who knew? But I don't know what to say about that, so I'm just going to stop talking. I am going to the dump today. Of course, that's not something that you guys probably care to know about, but you know, it's one of those things that has to be done. You take your garbage to the dump. You call it a recycling center if you want to. We had a dump when we were a kid, and it was a dry lake on the back of the property where we'd dump the burn barrel, but I don't think that we are allowed to do that sort of thing anymore. So anyway, I hope you're having a nice day, and if you're not, get over it. And if you can't get over it, then you know, hire yourself a good therapist, or take up fishing, because that you'd have more success fishing than you would with a good therapist, and it'd be cheaper. Well, unless you bought a big bass boat, and then it would be more expensive. Obviously, I'm talking too much, but hey, maybe I'm having a manic phase. Who cares? Have a nice day, and I love you in spite of yourselves. Just remember that. So no matter what happens, I still love you, and there's no way you can escape from that. End of speech. See ya. Hi, Cutworm. Hey, 63M Palo 2-door. Hey, Rusty Acres. Hey, Musty One. Hey, Mr. Heavy Chevy. Hey, Miss Heavy Chevy. Hey, Little Heavy Chevy. I can't say hi to everybody, but Big Daddy, you know who you are.